What's up, guys? I have a 2024 Ram 3500 and it does have this utility bed on it with a gooseneck. Now this truck is obviously a year old and I need to get rid of it. If you know someone or if you're in the market for a white on white utility bed, I got one here. It's a napide. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker and then I'll show you guys this outfit next. At the very top is the description. Base price is $52,925, and then here is a short listing of the standard equipment. Now, starting off the options is the protection group with the skid plates. Level 1 tradesman is listed there at no cost. Carpet floor covering has the electronic shift on the fly full drive system, 410 rear. And this one does have a high output engine, which means it's probably not a cabin chassis truck. You guys see right here, it does have the two-way lumbar support, which is going to be power, auxiliary switches, 8.4-inch display, dual rear wheels, and then this does have that trailer brake for $395. Destination is $1,995 with a total price of $71,480. And this one does still have its factory warranty. So here is that steel gooseneck body and then some of the options that were added. Just be sure to pause to see everything on here. Has all the filler caps, has a nice setup too for that too. And I like how they spaced out the fuel door for the diesel and for the DEF so no one can make a mistake there. And it has that blue cap. And this truck should have just the 32-gallon fuel tank, which comes standard on the regular Ram 3500 long bed trucks. So one thing that's cool about this truck is you do have the high output Cummins. So you have all the horsepower, all the torque. It's not detuned. So this might be something I do in the future. I might build some 3500s and take off the bed and then add some type of utility bed or hauler bed on it. That way you get the 430 horsepower and 1,075 pound-feet of torque for the 2025. So this is going to have 420, and I'll show you guys under the hood. But with the tradesman, you don't have to get chrome, and I actually like the way this truck looks with the black front. Halogen headlights, incandescent turn signals, black recovery hooks. Has a nice look, and even though this truck's a year old, it cleans up nicely. See, this is a truck that I'm selling, so I did clean it up for you guys for this video. Now, solid front axle. This does have the Nexen tires too. Clearance lights up top, and these Nexens are going to have, I would say, decent capacity. They still look great. 3,085 pounds of capacity for single, and then 2,835 pounds for dual. 80 psi cold, and crew cab configuration. And then here's that utility bed. Let's go ahead and open everything up so you guys can see everything on this side. So what do you guys think? Have some nice trays here for some storage. These do not pull out, however. And on this side, more storage. And one thing I like about this one here is it is assisted, so when you pull up, you don't have to hold anything. This truck does have that 410 rear. You're gonna have that class 5 receiver hitch, 2.5 inch. Here's your 7-pin camera for the backup. And this does have tailgate, tie downs inside of here too, LED tail lights and clearance lights. And what's so cool is if you need to carry extra equipment, you still have the storage and you can still hook up to a trailer. Headache rack right here, more LED lights, more tie downs on the front end. And here's the roof. This truck is in really good condition too. On the passenger side, same storage. They give you some protection too on this side. But yeah, overall, really nice setup here. Let's go ahead and pop the hood. Actually, hold on. Before I pop the hood, you guys see the suspension? So you do have those two overloads. You have the 4 leaves. It's really 5 leaves in the main pack. But this is not a leaf here. This is for axle wrap, this leaf right down below. So if you do plan on towing a gooseneck, I mean, this would be a really good truck for that. Now let's go ahead and pop the hood. So here is the high output Cummins. As I said, it's gonna have the 420 horsepower, 1,075 pound-feet of torque. The truck does have the CP3, by the way, too. Eisen transmission, which is the AS69RC. That's a good transmission, by the way, too. I haven't heard any complaints. And if you're looking to hold out, if you're not quite sold on the ZF, this is the next best thing. I mean, you're going to get this truck heavily discounted. And if you drive a lot of miles a year, I mean, this truck has pretty much no miles on it. So if you put 30,000 miles on the truck in a year, you only put 30,000 miles on a truck that's basically 2 years old. So I think that's what's nice about these leftovers. You still get a pretty good deal on them. If this truck was brand new, you're obviously going to be paying premium for them when they're available with a bed. So I think this is the perfect truck for someone who's in need of a service body like this. One of the nice things about buying a Ram truck, even in the tradesman trim, of course you have power windows, power door locks, just about every truck has that, but what every truck doesn't have is you don't have the option to power that convex. And when you're towing a big trailer and you need to adjust that mirror and you don't have anyone with you, it's a game changer. You can really get it fine-tuned by yourself, because obviously when your wife or your co-worker's trying to help you do that, they can never get it perfect for you, right? That power lumbar right there was an option. And this does have the vinyl seats, automatic headlights, and they do give you the smaller screen that gives you a lot of great information. 8.4-inch display, auxiliary switches. You have that dual stage exhaust brake, and I love the fact that they give you the black roofs on the, or headliners on the work truck. See, Ford and GM give you that lighter color roof sometimes, and when you're using this for actual work, that roof's gonna get dirty, right? So it's just nice to see that having the black roof is gonna look nicer long term. No seat back pockets, but you do have some air vents down below, and you have some cup holders, decent storage underneath the seat. For anyone that works on the road and you still need to tow a trailer, this would be a nice truck. When I used to do full-time RVing, I used to meet guys who had service bodies like this with their trailers, because they still needed to do work in certain areas, so they had to carry certain tools with them, and they could still, you know, of course, tow a trailer, which is nice. But yeah, overall, this is a nice truck. And let's just hop in. Now let me show you real quickly. This truck's been sitting, right? Is the DPF full? Is the DPF full? Nope, the DPF is not full. Truck has 57 miles on it. Let's see the idle hours too. So drive hours 3, 6 idle hours. Backup cameras right here. Open storage on this side. And this doesn't matter anymore because you're not using this for a bed camper, but you have 4,500 pounds of capacity. I mean, here's another option too. If you wanted to sell the utility bed, I mean, that utility bed still worth something, which is nice. So if you just use it for a couple years, you could always sell it and use this truck for something else, since the miles would be so low. But let's go ahead and check out the payload and then that'll pretty much end this video. Here are the axle ratings in GVWR. So 9,750 pound axle rating out back, 14K GVWR, 6,000 pound front axle, and 17 by 6 wide wheels. You guys see right here, payload is 5,519 pounds. Now if you are interested in buying this truck, I can run this over the scales, that way you have a better number for this bed. But yeah, here's the tire pressure out front, 80, and then 65 in the rear. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. This is a nice truck. I think that for the pricing, it's definitely something that if you need a utility bed, this is probably the best deal you can get right now. If you are in the market to purchase this truck, they have it priced at $82,536. What I'll do is, if you text me, I will send you back a price. Just be sure to put this stock number in, and I'll give you a price back for this truck if you'd like to purchase it.